and welcome, my beautiful people. Oh my God, we have yet another episode. Hey, I've got a special guest. Today. Oh, I don't even know what to say, guys. Listen, your finances. We're talking about money today. We're talking about money for you. We're talking about money for your children, my triple J's. Chang, guys. Today, we've got a special guest. Claire, welcome, my sister. How are you?
Hi. Oh, you're always such a vibe, Sam. You're always such a vibe.
Oh my God. Oh, I even forgot to introduce myself. Guys, I am Summer Gumbi, the mompreneur, your host for AfriMoms. Please subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell because there are lots of AfriMoms that I'm bringing. This is yet another African mompreneur. Claire, we're talking money today.
Yeah.
Ching ching, hey.
Ching ching.
sis, let them know. Why am I excited? Who is Claire? Besides you talking about money, let's know you a bit. Who is Claire?
Okay, fine. I'm the triple J's finance mom. Huh? The triple J's of a finance mom. I'm the finance mom.
Yes.
So my name is Clare Makoni, yeah, and I'm a financial literacy expert, and I specialize in financial literacy for kids and financial literacy for women. Yeah.
Yes.
So
yes.
I'm an author, and I've written 2 financial literacy books for children. And yes, I give financial literacy classes, children's financial literacy classes, adult financial literacy classes, you name it. And also, I'm a mentor for young ladies. So we don't want them to stay behind in this whole financial literacy race. So we're catching them young. About some you don't listen anymore.
It's only the J's.
I prefer the J's. They listen and they implement and they're going places. I'm holding their hand. So yes.
Awesome. Claire, you're not telling me what I want to hear. Are you married? Do you have children?
Yes, I'm married.
About my children.
Yes, I have 2 little ones. Logan is 4 and Lauren is 1.
Wow, guys,
yes.
Those guys, you know, they're going to just be millionaires.
Like, I hope so.
God.
I definitely, but at the very worst, they are not going to be broke. They might not be millionaires, but they will not be broke.
Yeah. They will not be broke.
Yes, that's because at the very worst.
with a mom like this, there is no way that they can be broke.
Well, thank you.
Okay, let's get into the meat of this. I mean, why financial literacy? I mean, we go to school, Claire. Why this? What are you talking about when you're saying you're teaching financial literacy? What is that in the first place? Maybe you need to start there. There's a mom who is watching us and she's like, why is someone excited? What is going on with this? And, you know, so like, just get us to the basic. A mom who is watching, who is in business, what is this all about?
Actually, Samuel, you studied accounting, yes?
Yes, I did.
Yes. And I'm sure you know this by now. When you studied accounting, they were teaching you accounting for business, how to make the business thrive. You know, the accounts that make the business world go around. So the financial literacy that I'm teaching, that I'm preaching, is personal financial literacy. Your personal budget, your personal expenditure, your personal goals, not the balance sheet for the company, or because it doesn't make commercial sense for you to go to school and they teach you to manage your personal finances. Yet the whole idea of this whole graduate system, the education system, is to make employees. You know, so they won't waste their time teaching you all of that, you know, your personal finances. They just want to, you know, make sure that you're good to be an employee. So the personal financial literacy is teaching you to be an employee of your own money now. You want to manage your own money, tell it where to go, 1, 2, 3. So when I say I focus more on children, it's so that the lessons are instilled in them whilst they are younger, so that they don't feel like they're missing out on something when they are much older. You know, when you look at things, when you look at most children, if you ask them about what they want to do, what they want to be, they'll tell you about attaining good grades now so that they can have a well-paying job later.
Yes.
That's the mindset that I want to take away. You can start earning as young as possible, because out of all the income streams that you can possibly get, I think only earned income is the only one that needs you to wake up and go to work.
Okay.
So if that's the only one that needs you to wake up and go to work, that means that's the only one that needs you to be educated to go to work. So what of the other seven? The other seven, Sam? Why can't we start teaching our children to get those other seven before they go to a point where they're where they're going to work for the end income?
For the end income. Okay. So Claire, for my son now, with Jade, we know she's fine. She's there. We'll talk about her. For now, when you are taking on, and I'm bringing Joe to you, he's 9 now, and then there's Jenny, who is 5. What are you looking like? What do you start them on? I'm not saying give me the whole program, but what are the things that you can start them on? Because like now, there are many moms who are watching this and they've got children, and that's why I call it moms, because I need to equip them, and then you are equipping their children. So what is it that now they'll be like, Claire said this, I need to go to her so that she can help my son or my daughter in this? What are those things that when I bring Joseph or I bring Jenny, you'll be able to take them through?
So what we want, the reason why we're focusing on children is because if they start a business right now, it is not so that they pay the bills at home. So because they do not have that responsibility, if you give them $10, they are investing that $10 in lessons. So if I ask Samu to invest in a business for $10 and I tell her that she could potentially get $12, she's going to write down on a budget, I now have $12 to pay for electricity. But if it's with the 2 J's, and I tell them that there's this business that they can try for $10, right? Even if they lose that $10, what I know is that the next business venture that they will start from experience, and they would have paid for that learning experience using that $10. If it then turns to $12, if it goes well and it turns to $12, that's another financial lesson for them. So it opens up their minds. It helps them with, even when they choose their careers. There's, we have an 8, she's now 9, but Gabby joined us when she was 8, and Gabby lives in Wange. So when she started her business of manufacturing jelly babies, it was just, she's starting the hobby, right? But now, when you talk to her mother and just ask her about how is she getting on with her business and all of that, Gabby is now thinking of most likely becoming a production engineer, right?
Wow, look at that.
So that she can open her own R&L.
Come on.
But how old is she? She's 9.
Yes.
And with so with the jelly babies, so she has the recipe to make jelly babies, right? We work together, me, Gabby, and her mother, so that we can give her a recipe, and then she tried it out. So the recipe was standard, right? It was just jelly babies. And after one trial, the next time I had a follow-up call with her mom, she was telling me, we are doing product development. This is Gabby doing product development. She was 8 then.
At 8 years, product development. Some moms right now don't know product development.
She's like, she was adding mazoe to her jelly babies to see how they'll come out. The other time, she's like, she was coating her jelly babies with sugar. Huh? The other time she was saying, I'm trying to stretch to make the longer jelly babies and not the ones in the molds. And she's 8. The lesson is not that, oh, look at this child, she's manufacturing sweets and she's selling sweets and she's able to pay her own school fees. That's I'm getting to the part of what she's not doing with the profits, but she knows that there's something called product development. If I'm going to give her 10 years from now when she's 19, I am not worried about Gabby at all.
No.
I know that the program that she's going to choose to go to university, there's a reason she'll choose it. Right now, she's playing around the idea of production engineering because she wants to open her own R&L. Her life has changed. She's not going to be sitting, when she's O-level, she's not going to be sitting to say, oh, should I go for sciences class or should I go for commercial? She already knows her combination. For A-level, she knows her combination. For university, she already knows if production engineering is offered at Chinua University. That is definitely where she's going. They're not going to sit down and discuss a lot of things. So this is now going to help even with career guidance as parents, because your child has identified, I don't like calling it passion, but they've identified their interests and that is where they're going towards. So Gabby is sorted. Now, so Gabby started selling sweets and stuff. When she started getting her profits, they ballooned so much, she managed to pay her school fees for 2022 first term.
Guys, look at that. I don't know where you're watching us from, whether you are in Tanzania, you're in Zimbabwe, you're in Botswana, where are you? Please, hashtag product development. Do you even know what that is? And your children, listen, I'm going to leave the details for Claire down below here. My Jade, she's taking care of them because the other two are coming. Jade is sorted because now I gave her my old laptop. She's going to be doing her Canva. She's going to be trying on her makeup thing. She's been on about makeup. When you see me with makeup, it's her. So she's starting that and she's sorted. Now we are bringing in the other two. Let your children be taught now. We are listening to Gabby's story. And Gabby is only 8. How old is your child?
Oh, she's 9 now. She's 9 now.
You know what I mean? You see? Oh wow, Claire, I'm enjoying this. What's happening with Gabby?
So now I'm talking to Gabby's mom. I'm like, you know what? She can't be paying her fees. At the end of the day, she's still your child.
Yes.
So since Gabby said she wants to start and her own R&L someday, why not go to your local council, Wanki local council, and make a payment plan for her commercial stand?
Ladies, I don't know this. Oh my God.
So this is now long-term plan. And knowing that if she could raise her own school fees, a commercial stand, and if she is not able to pay for it herself, mom and dad are going to come in and match her savings and help her pay for it.
Yeah. But I mean, like Claire, already you are talking about a commercial stand. Like you're not talking about a stall. You know, you're talking about a commercial stand. This is a 9-year-old who is already thinking like that.
Yes.
Because of the classes that you give. And then someone will come and say, oh, Claire's classes are expensive. What are you talking about? You better join that.
So and I'm just focusing on the Gabby story, but we have
there's lots.
Yes, we are getting more and more children who are, who are focusing more on seeing that it's not all about going to class, getting my A's and my B's and going to university so that I can get a job. We are preparing most of these children to give us jobs. Oh, by the way, and Gabby's mom is employed by Gabby.
What is she doing?
Because when we are doing her costing, we tell her that you are not allowed to use the stove on your own.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So the person who is monitoring you is working for you. She gets paid.
The mom gets paid.
Yes. Oh, is she supposed to monitor her child for free?
Okay, I'm loving this. Wow.
I hope Jade is not using you for free.
I'm going to tell her. I'm like, I was with your teacher. You better
She
come
said
and
you must
listen.
pay.
Yes.
But she
my
always
laptop.
pampers you. She always pampers you,
No, she
Phila.
does. She
Yeah,
does. She does. She, like, yeah.
So yeah. Well,
Mhm.
she bribes you, so you know. Mhm.
And then all my makeup now, I don't have my makeup. It stays in a room. All my nail polish, everything like stays in a room. It's like, no, then when I go and ask, but this is mine, I'm like, okay, Jade, like this is mine.
She's clever, that one. So you know, that's what we want. We want their mindset to be changed. I want all the girls, and I'm mostly proud of my girls because I'm tilting more on mentorship on the girl child. Yeah. So I'm proud of most of the girls that I have on, you know, like the girls that I mentor. They are understanding what we are talking about. They're understanding that this is not just a 90-day boot camp, bye-bye. No, this is their life. And yes, I still have to bounce off ideas with their mom. And moms, this is where you come in. I cannot do the work for you on your child. You can't just bring your child to the boot camp and then expect results. It doesn't work like that. You're not taking them to primary school and say, "Uchenda ku grade 1," and then you will pass because your teacher is teaching you. I am going to do my part. You are going to actively do your part as well.
You know what, Claire? When you are saying that, in my mind right now, I'm thinking, you are not only educating the child, you are even educating me as a mom. Because like right now, Gabby's mom is now thinking commercial because of her child. So now my mind is also being stressed. As much as Gabby is learning, what she's learning, I'm now correcting in my own world where I am. So this is value for money, guys. Like, I don't know how much Claire is charging now, but I'll leave the details. But listen, this is value. This is what? Value for money or money for value? What did I say?
Value for money. And you know what?
Yes.
The other thing I'm thinking of some is once you have Gabby in the house, because Gabby has 2 younger siblings. Maybe the siblings might not come to my classes, but they now have big sister who's switched on. Big sister who will tell them, no. You are going to have your own 3 jars like I do. You're going to have your 4 saving jars like I do. And you're already creating generational wealth in terms of the traditions you're passing on, not the amount of money you're giving for your children, but the tradition that they now know that when they have their own children, this is something that they must do for them. And looking at Gabby's mom, maybe she was going to say, you know what, I can't buy a commercial stand, it's expensive. That's for her and her own finances. But when she's now saying, I'm buying for my daughter, yes, the moment you say I'm buying for my daughter, you just melt and then it becomes cheap.
Yes, it's a no-brainer.
Not as expensive anymore. So they are now actually changing their own lives.
Yes.
They're changing their own lives in trying to support their daughter's life.
Yeah. Yes.
So you're very right. It changes everyone in the family, even the conversations you have as the family. It changes.
They're different.
Totally different.
Yeah.
Totally different. So yeah.
Oh yeah, like I'm just engrossed, and I'm like, oh my God, the other 2 days now are due to come. Are you taking the 5-year-old?
No, not yet.
But at what age?
He can sit in and just listen.
He can sit in. Okay.
Yeah. He's welcome. He can just sit in and just listen. We might be shocked.
Yeah. Because of what the other 2 will be doing. Because I see with her, when the other 2 are doing something, she also wants to try. And she's also saying, but I've got my own money. She doesn't understand how much it is, but she's also got her jazz. Where is my jazz? Mommy, she's on about her jazz.
And
So yeah,
it can just be, if she can't read yet, or you can just be like, your red jar is where you get your money for when we go to church. Full stop.
Yes.
So,
yes.
Oh, so you've been given pocket money. Your red jar is where you put, because you must now try and be consistent in how you give them pocket money. So if you're going to give her 10 rand, you're going to give her 1 rand coins. And then you ask her to count, because now she can count 1 to 10. And then you're like, so you're going to put 2 in this red jar. And you know that the red jar represents maybe the sharing jar.
The church.
And then the green jar is for maybe the savings. So you tell her that, so this green jar is the money that you're going to save. You said you wanted, maybe she wants a doll. You said you wanted a doll. So this green jar is for your doll, for doll money, right? And then maybe an orange jar. And then you're like, okay, fine. Orange jar is for when we go out to the shops. That's where you get money for what you're going to buy there. So she's not going to say, she doesn't know yet and she can't comprehend, but she will know that red is for church, and church
for church,
that's giving.
Yeah.
Things like that. So anything and any lesson can be tailor-made to any child.
Yes.
And how they can comprehend things. So when I know you have a lot of time with the children, but you can give this homework. You can give this homework to Jade. I trust
now,
her.
you know, with me, what I've done with them is they've got their jars, and what I've taught them is at Christmas, they expect us to buy them presents. And we now taught them that they need, at first I taught them to say, you also need to buy daddy and mommy presents. So they would combine their money. But last year, when we got the new home, I said, guys, now each person is going to get 4 presents. So whatever money that we give you, you need to serve your money so that you are buying present for daddy, for mom, and for the other 2 J's. So now everyone now knows, and I take them to the shops, and maybe they go, I leave them with auntie, and then they buy. I said, it doesn't matter the amount. Like now it doesn't matter the amount, but Jade now knows the amounts. She's fine. The little ones, I said, you need to give. We also need to open presents from you, because I think us as parents, now we always just giving our children this. We're not teaching them. And I wanted to make a point to say, the legacy that you are creating for your children, it's not only about money.
Yeah, definitely.
It's the values and the things that you do. That's the legacy that we need to leave for our children, even if you don't leave them money. But look at Gabby. Already she's sorted.
Yeah.
You know, her mind is changed.
Was Gabby not in the same class with Jade? I think they were in the same class.
They were in the same class.
I think they were in the same class. Yeah.
They would talk.
I'm
okay.
Sure yeah.
So Claire, the lessons, please give us the lessons. How are you doing these lessons? Are you doing them on WhatsApp? Are you doing them on Zoom? How can people get in touch with you and enroll into these lessons? Do you do per month? Do you do 3 months? How are you doing these lessons?
So the 90-day financial literacy class will encompass everything from the structured parts about what is money, how to save, where does money come from, the structured things like that. And the supporting lessons like career guidance, right? We have supporting lessons like coding lessons. They come here and there. And we also have the graphic design lesson where we teach them Canva so that they start making flyers for mommy and daddy and start making money.
yes, definitely.
So that's a lot of things, but we have structured ones, and then we have the supporting lessons that they can do over a course of 3 months.
Okay.
And then after that, it's lifetime access to mentorship. So So yes, the 3 months are intense, and we try and do something every day. We send something every day, but every 2 weeks we then have a Zoom meeting to discuss and just go in depth about a certain topic. And in between those 2 weeks, we might then have another one, another
One of
Zoom
the Jays
meeting.
is crying. I don't know
Oh
what's
no.
wrong. Schools are closed. Oh, guys, we are moms, but the dad is there. It's okay.
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 So
Yeah.
no, he'll save the day. He'll save the day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you have these ones. And what's your intake like? So for this year in 2022, you had an intake in is it January or February?
Yes, we had a January one, and we had
When is the next one?
the next one is in April.
Okay, so the next intake is in April. So it's
Mhm.
every 3 months.
Yes. So we now also have, because people are now complaining the prices for the 90-day one, and also commitments in terms of the 3 months.
Yeah.
So we have now also broken down the lessons
Mhm.
to, if it's just business startup that they're interested in, they get access to the business startup package. And with the business startup package, they're also getting access to one of the books I authored, which is business entrepreneurship workbook,
Yeah.
that it gives them step-by-step guidance on how to narrow down. I'll put passion in quotes again,
Yes.
but I do
Yes.
not use the word passion. So we try and look at their interests, their talents, things that they already do, and
Yeah.
try and
Yeah.
find things around that
Mhm.
that they can then turn into a business.
Yeah.
So like the last one we had in our class, he's a rugby player and he's a chef. He doesn't know what to do business wise. I'm like,
Yeah.
rugby players have a special diet. You can meal prep for your teammates
Yes.
as your first port of calls and the first clients. So it can
Yes. Yes.
either be just meal planning and then giving them out templates, or meal
Yes.
planning and actually cooking the meals for
The
them and then
meals for them.
selling. You see,
Yeah.
so that's how we try and narrow down your business interest and what you can then
Yeah.
leave.
Yes, what
So
the child is like. Jade right now, she needs to come back. That's why I'm asking to say when is the next intake, because now she's caught in between makeup and the baking, and then also she wants to do the graphic designing. So she's in between there, so she needs to come. And then Joseph will be joining because of the coding, because
but
he's coding thing.
you know me, I love money. Jade is going to be doing everything.
I will. Now you're putting pressure on me. I'm already doing my own. No, I refuse.
I'm going to tell her, do everything, everything.
Yeah, because she's good in every. Because like now, if I want a quiche or I want what, she bakes that.
She makes everything for you.
Like she does that, and if I'm, because she says, "Mommy, we need to have a competition and see whose eggs are nice." I'm telling you, she says, "Master Chef, we are going to cook. You cook, and when I'm not there, then I come and cook mine, and then we make the family test to say whose eggs are nice." That's where we are. That's great.
She's hilarious.
No, so okay, so there's an April intake, and then the next one is when? After April.
The next one will be around July, August.
July. Okay. Okay, so the April or the July. That's fine. You talked about our time. Look, I'm enjoying myself. You talked about financial literacy for adults as well. So for adults, maybe let's just touch a brief before our time runs out. Like, what are you doing with the adults?
So adults, mostly it's WhatsApp ones. So introduction to financial literacy, advanced financial literacy, cryptocurrencies, investing in stock markets, so that people can get to know about dividends as well. Oh, we have lessons that talk about the 8 different types of incomes. I mentioned about the 8 different types of incomes. So we are talking about your earned income, the usual that we know, the profit income, the rental income, residual income, etc. We're also talking about finances for couples, We also have classes that we have a master class. I think you've seen a flyer somewhere. We have started master classes for this. So quite a lot of courses that we're now offering for adults, but all of them are WhatsApp based. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So please send me, then I can always circulate them.
No, that's fine. That's all right. And also, if there are any organizations that need us to come in and help them with, just financial literacy awareness. People are making money in their prime, and then they're having nothing left after. They leave nothing for their retirement. They're not planning. They might want to plan for their retirement, but they might want to plan for their retirement.
Come.
Hi.
Come.
Hi.
Look at who's that? Who's that? Teacher Clare.
It's been a while, huh? It's been a while. Don't worry, there's a class coming up that you should join. We're going to have something soon.
Okay. This one. All right. Bye, guys. Bye, guys. Bye, guys. No, Jenny. Oh, no.
Hi, you're right. I can't wait to see you in our classes. Do you have your 3 jars? Yes. Well done. You only have 2 jars. What colors are they?
One lid is like silver and one lid is dark silver.
Oh, wow. Okay, you should take a picture and send it to me. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Well, we work around
them. They missed class. So yes.
Okay, sis. I've really enjoyed the time with you. And maybe just to talk to moms who are in business, like now, what's one thing that you can tell them about their finances as they are in business? Because there was always that question to say, how do I balance my personal and my business money? And especially when you're starting at home and you're doing this and that, just say something about that.
So treat your personal money the same way you treat your business money. So you will find that we cheat ourselves. We say the business needs this money. I cannot pay myself because the business is not doing that well. But you're cheating yourself and your mind. You're saying that you're not important. The work you're doing is not important.
Oh, wow.
So pay yourself. Pay yourself. And even after you pay yourself with that money, when you're now managing it, make sure that there's a part of it that is yours. Because after you pay yourself 100 rands, I know that 100 rands, you're going to buy this, buy that, buy that. At the end of the day, you're going to have $0 left.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying, that if you want to be thinking of the future, thinking of investing and things like that, you have to make sure that when you pay yourself that 100 from your business, there is something that stays as yours, not just 100 rands that's going to the bills. So pay yourself, but make sure after you pay yourself from your business, pay yourself what's yours, and not paying yourself so that you can have money to pay bills or have money to spoil other people, have money to go and spend.
Yeah, I see.
No game, no paying yourself so that you can pay other people.
Wow. So I can go and do my nails, eh?
But you're paying someone to do your nails, huh?
So mine, what am I supposed to spending it on?
Yours is going to the stock exchange to make you more money.
You see, I've learned.
Yours.
Ladies, you've learned. You've learned.
But on that 100 rands, there is going to be nails money.
Yeah.
It's going to be there. But there's going to be yours.
Yours.
You
heard, guys. Yours.
That one. Hashtag. That yours. That's the one that you're sending out there to go and make more money.
Yeah. So yours is going to make you more money.
Yes. But there's going to be yours for the nails. Yes.
Wow, Claire, I've enjoyed myself. Guys, I don't know if you've enjoyed myself. I'm always saying, this was my best interview. I don't know, this one was my bestest. Just
You know,
talking
it's
about-
always a vibe. It's
talking
always
about
a
that.
vibe with you. I always have so
Because
much
it's
fun.
talking about money, sis.
Uh-huh.
I need to, you know, before we end off, there's a lady who challenged me who's doing fish farming in Zimbabwe. Girl, and
Yes.
this has been our dream. My husband went to dig in the archives to say, where are those notes? We need to do something. Some money. I'm there.
So yes, so we should be ordering fish from you very soon, huh?
Exactly,
Mhm.
because when we moved to here and we realized we're looking for fish and we can't find them, like that's a market right there.
Mhm.
So
Yes.
anyway, I teach that in my WhatsApp classes for Sebenza moms.
Uh-huh.
People should come.
I should join that as well. I should join
Yeah.
Sevenza Moms.
Yes,
Expect me in your next class. I also want to
Okay.
Sevenza. You know, I love money some, so I also want to Sevenza some more.
Exactly. Awesome, guys. We've had so much fun with Claire, and I really appreciate you, Claire, for taking time to be with me. I know you're busy with all these children in your life. You don't only have two now. You've adopted all of our kids.
I've adopted
So,
all of them.
thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming and chatting with me. I know that many people are going to now connect with you. You know what? I need to have a code. People that are connecting with you from me, I need to have that. You know me, affiliate marketing. Yeah. Money, I told you money.
We all love it.
Awesome, guys. This is a wrap. We'll see you on our next episode. Bye, Claire.
Bye. Bye.
Awesome. This is Samagumbi, the mompreneur, and smiling is my trademark. Bye, guys.